We are on the sidelines tonight with Bob Bellacicco. And Bob, our former co-worker's stepson is really heating up at the University of Windsor.
Yeah, this kid's on fire right now. Christy Bizarre's stepson, Colton Smith, if you remember, he's on a hot streak right now. It's good timing, too, with playoffs right around the corner. Now, Colton has 7 points in his last 3 games. Even better, he has 5 goals in his last 2 games. The former Windsor Spitfire, Colton played Junior A in Leamington last year with the Flyers and won the scoring title, leading the OJHL with 46 goals. The latest outburst has Colton tied for second in the OUA with 15 goals behind teammate Keegan McMullen, who has 18.
I don't know, it's just obviously our team's coming together. Finally, we're getting wins consecutively, and I don't know, without the team and the line mates that I play with and the teammates I have every night help me out. Obviously, the league's tight this year, and everybody's within 2-3 points of each other, so we got to keep rolling and bring it every night.
Lancers hockey hosts Laurier tonight at the Capri Recreation Complex. Both are tied for third in the West. The winner vaults into first place in a tie with Lakehead.
It'll be a little bit emotional. I think I was there for 4 years, and but overall, I'm just really excited to play in front of my family and friends, which for maybe the last time ever, because they're in a different conference. So yeah, I'm really excited to play in Sudbury and see some old people, and hopefully we get a win against the Wolves for sure.
So that's Alex Farron right there. The Windsor Spitfires are on the road this weekend for 3 games and 4 nights. North Bay is up first. Good measuring stick lined up for Superbowl Sunday against the surging Sioux Greyhounds. But the fun one, as you heard from Alex Farron, is Saturday night when he returns home as Windsor plays his former teammates, the Sudbury Wolves.
7 penalties, at least 5 of them were undisciplined. Guys extending their shifts, and you're not going to win that way. So we rectified that. Boys played a great team game against Sarnia, gave up 11 shots, and we want to continue that.
You know, it's a big, long road trip, and you know, by the end of it, we're going to have to start grinding, and you know, those are the games that really, you know, count, and we need all these points. So you know, we're looking to get a 6-point weekend here.
Yeah, it's going to be a big weekend for them. And, you know, the key is to stay out of the penalty box, because the one thing that we've learned about this team this year is that the more penalties they take in a game, the less chance of them winning. And we saw that last weekend against, oh, God, one of the teams they played last weekend. I'm having a brain fart, but yeah.
So many. Okay. You were also out last night on the high school scene. Yep. We're talking a basketball game at Riverside High School. Yeah,
a really good basketball game, back and forth action. Between St. Joe's and Riverside. Kennedy, Holy Names, and St. Anne's are considered the contenders, while the Lasers and Stingers are flying under the radar, until last night, that is. Bingo bango. How about that shot by Zachary Dodd with the big-time three-pointer? Riverside late in the 4th quarter, putting the Stingers up for good in this one. He had a layup right before that for his first points of the game, believe it or not. He hadn't hit anything the whole time. Good timing right there. Riverside was up 12 late in the 4th, but the Lasers fought back to take the lead before Dodd's heroics. Now the Stingers are 7-2 and tied with Holy Names for 3rd, while St. Joe's drops to 5-3. I'm telling you, playoffs are going to be fun this year.
I'm really excited about this team going into the playoffs. You know, we're underdogs. Everyone thinks of us as like a littler team, smaller team, but I have us against every team in the city.
It was closer than we wanted it to be, but I think we have a lot of momentum pushing forward towards playoffs, a lot of big wins as of late, so going into playoffs, I'm really excited for what we have to offer.
Oh, yeah, they're pumped last night, I'll tell you. Now, a lot of back-and-forth action last night as well at Massey as the Mustangs took on Herman in senior girls volleyball. After losing their first match of the season against Kennedy, Massey reeled off 9 straight wins to finish the regular season at 9-1 on top of the Tier 2 division. Holy Names handed St. Anne their first loss in the Tier 1 division last night and claimed the overall title. Playoffs begin next week. I'm telling you, this is a great time of the year for that.
Okay, let's talk about Super Bowl.
Oh, boy. You ready for this one?
I am.
Well, we have 2 really good teams, but I still haven't figured out who I'm going to pick.
Okay.
Okay, but here's an interesting Super Bowl fact. Let's check this out. So this is number 12 for New England, 10th since the turn of the century. For Seattle, it's their 4th. The last time these 2 teams met was in 2015, and who can forget that one? Check out this play. The worst call in Super Bowl history. LaSalle's Luke Wilson was on that team. Still shaking my head over that one. They were seconds away from repeating. Man, oh man, that was so tough to watch that day.
Yeah, it really
It was like yesterday, but I don't know, still can't believe it happened. Who are you picking?
Seattle. I know that's the favored team to win, so I'm going to go with it, what everyone else says.
All right, go with that one. I did talk to a couple of Spitfires earlier this week about that, and you know, some of them are indifferent, but a couple of them are like, yeah, they know who they're picking.
I'm going the Seattle Seahawks.
Why?
No idea, just guessing.
I think the Pats are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Why?
Drake May's too good. That's what I think, personally.
Pats. Pats for sure. Drake May, you know, I think he's a good player, and I think he'll get the job done.
I got the Seahawks every day of the week. It's not even going to be close.
31-27.
36-16.
Now, Bob, I caught you a little off guard earlier on in the newsroom. You asked me who I thought.
This is unbelievable.
You asked me who I thought was going to win, and I said the Saskatchewan Roughrider, and you stopped completely in your tracks.
My jaw dropped. I think there was a lot of chuckling going on in the newsroom, and I looked over. I go, for real. So tell them what you told me, because this is very funny.
And then afterwards, I said, what day is the Super Bowl on again?
Is this the first one ever? When's next year's?
Oh, yeah, we were going to add. Yeah. Is this going to be an annual event?
Yeah, so
all joking here.
All joking
I know
aside,
things
you know who's
here
in,
and
right?
there. I know who's in.
Okay.
I think Seattle is going to be doing well. I think a lot of people are excited to watch Bad Bunny, who will be performing. Well, some of the people who don't necessarily watch for the football, they might be watching for the halftime show. And I mean, it's just a great opportunity for family and friends, you know, to get together, to hang out, have a couple of cocktails if they choose to.
And eat some really good snacks.
Yes.
It's all about the food, the chili and whatever else people make. So.
Yeah, so make sure you head to the gym in advance.
Okay, so real quick, I have to go with Seattle because Luke didn't get his, so hopefully they get theirs. And because Sam Darnold was let go by Minnesota, I'm going to go with what the boss said. Okay. Let go by Minnesota, and now he's in the Super Bowl a year later. So thanks to the Vikings. Go Seattle.
Okay, fingers crossed. Bob Bellacicco with On the Sidelines tonight. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.